Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and I am sorry for the lack of videos the past 2 weeks. I have been up to here with research papers and just papers for classes because it's almost finals week and the end of my first semester of college is almost over. So I've kind of just had so much on my plate, but as you can tell, I am back home. I have Thanksgiving break for right now, and so the next few days that I will be here, I will be making videos and everything like that. So, Emmy wanted me to do the reader problems tag, and now I have the questions on my laptop, and so let's get started. Question number 1. You have 20,000 books on your TBR. How in the world do you decide what to read next? Alright, so this is kind of like it depends on what mood I'm in type thing, and then when I get to that, I can narrow it down, and then from that, I'd be able to pick some books that I would like to read, and that I really want to read. And then I just probably pull out of a hat or have a friend help me decide, because that's what I do right now. If I have a list of books that I would like to read, I pick 10 of them, and then it goes down to 5 to 3, and then eventually 1. Question 2, you're halfway through a book and you're just not loving it. Are you committed or do you put it down? So for me, I used to always put a book down, no matter what. And I am realizing now that some of these books that I read, they start off horribly and I hate them so much. But as the book progresses, it slowly gets better. So for me, I am committed and I am determined to finish reading the book because the ending might get better. And I mean, if the ending isn't better, then I had a fun adventure while reading it, or at least an adventure while reading it. So Question 3, the end of the year is coming and you're so close but so far away to your Goodreads reading challenge. Do you try and catch up, and how? So for me, I haven't participated in the Goodreads reading challenge. I mean, I guess you can say I can, but I've had a list since last year, like the beginning of this year, of what books I have read. And for me, my goal is 50, and I really don't have any problem with my challenge this year to try and get 50 because I need only one more book for that. But for me, I would try and catch up. For me, I am a competitive person and I like being able to say I completed this goal or I finished this goal so I can progress to the next. How? Binge reading. I do that quite frequently. I just lock myself in a room and just read. And I usually don't leave unless I have to pee or eat or something. I actually really don't leave if I have to eat. Hair was doing this thing on the side and I didn't really like it, so I decided, bobby pins are the way to go. Question 4, the covers of a series of books that you love do not match. How do you cope? I don't cope at all. Okay, I'm gonna show you some examples here. Alright, I know this really isn't a good example cover-wise because I know that the covers match, but alright, so you see, paperback, hardcover, and what else really bothers me is the, like the Shatter Me series. I want all hardcovers, and I can't have that because the one book does not match the others. So I don't cope. I do not cope. Not one bit. I don't. It's horrible. I hate it. 5, everyone and their mother loves a book that you don't. Who do you bond with over shared feelings? I don't really. Because half the books I don't like, everybody loves. And I mean, I can't really say I don't like them because I haven't read them yet. But like when I tell people that I haven't read Hunger Games or Divergent, they're like, oh my gosh, that's like a book sin. This is me just not wanting to read superly overhyped books because I know everything that happens in them. Like Allegiant, I know what happens there. Question 6, you're reading a book and you're about to start crying in public. How do you deal? I yawn. Because every time I yawn, my eyes water. So I just brush it off as I'm yawning. Alright, I'm gonna actually have to look at my laptop for this question because it's a really long one and I'm not gonna be able to remember it. Question 7. A sequel of a book you love just came out, but you've forgotten a lot from the prior novel. Will you reread the book, skip the sequel, try to find a synopsis on Goodreads, or cry in frustration? All 4. No, I'm kidding. I will reread the book. There's There's nothing wrong with rereading the book, and for me though, I never usually have to wait for the next book, because half the time when I start a book, the thing is already finished, or like the next one's already out. Question 8. You don't want anyone borrowing your books. How do you politely tell them no? I legitimately say no. I don't like letting people borrow my books, and if I let you borrow my book, that really means a lot, especially if it's my favorite. Hint, hint, Zach. So, story. I let Zach borrow my To Kill a Mockingbird book because I really wanted him to read it, and that was a lot of trust for me because that's my favorite classic book ever. And that's kind of like, here, take a piece of my heart and try not to ruin the pages while you're at it. So I don't like when people borrow my books, and I will be like, no, sorry, I don't want you borrowing that. Or I'll just be like, it might be in the library, like I can go with you so you can see. I'll let you use my library card. Question 9. Reading ADD. You've picked up 5 books over the past month and put all of them down. How do you get over a reading slump? Well, you see, this was me for the first 3 months of college. I was in the worst reading slump, and so for me, when I'm trying to get out of reading slumps, I will go on YouTube and just binge watch booktube videos because seeing other people happy about books makes me want to read books. Also, I will just read. I will force myself to read, and that sounds bad, but that usually gets me out of my book slump. Or I'll pick up a favorite book that I like and I'll read that. Question 10. There are so many new books coming out. How many of them do you actually buy? None. Want to know why? Because broke college kid can't pay for no books. In all seriousness though, I usually buy, depending on how many new books are coming out that I want, I usually buy 1 or 2, or all of them. Like I said, depending. If it's 10 new books and I have the money and I can spend the money, then I'm going to spend the money on those books. But if I don't have the money, I'll probably just buy 1 or 2. 11. After you've bought the books so you can't wait to get, how long do they sit on the shelf before you actually read them? A couple months? Okay, that's a lie. It's probably going to sit there for a while. Yeah, I'm done lying. It's probably going to sit there for a while. Alright, so that is the end of the tag, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you agree with me on any of these, please leave in the comments down below. I'm not going to tag anybody in this video, but if you're watching this, I tag you to do this video because it's fun to think about the problems that readers have reading. So, if you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I also have my 50 subscribers video, which I will leave in the description down below if you want to be part of that giveaway. And if you have any video requests, leave those also down below. Or if you just feel like talking with me, I'm a fun person to talk to, at least I think I am. So just chat me up. Alright, I'm gonna go before I get any more awkward. Bye! Guys, do you see how long my hair is getting? This is ridiculous.
Oh my lord, except over here. This is doing something. Hold on. Starburst! Candy! I found candy! I want candy! Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, I snapped from nowhere. I don't know what, but YOLO. Found them.
I have a starburst in my mouth of the orange variety and it's sticking to my teeth. You're reading a book and you're about to start crying in public. Oh wait, crap. Have to wait for, sorry, my hair is just doing something. And I have to wait. Hashtag bitter. No, in all seriousness, no. I just said in all seriousness, no. In all seriousness, the